Welcome to Hallis Beer Hall. We're your spot for the grit and passion of Chicago sports. From the gridiron battles of the Bears to the diamond drama of the Cubs and Sox. Grab a cold one, settle in, and let's slapshot our way from the United Center to the Lakeshore Drive. This is Hallis Beer Hall, where the game never ends and the passion never fades.
Hey, Chicago.
We're ripping this thing down to the studs and we're going to build it up.
My lord.
My drop, a little Olay at first.
And the good news is this, I am a football coach.
What do you say?
Big time players make big time plays.
Cubs gonna win today.
Welcome to Hallis Beer Hall, where we have hotter questions and even hotter wings. Or hot questions, even hotter wings. We got a lot to talk about. It's been a minute. I'm just gonna start off. The Cubs are good, so that's cool. Cubs Sox play each other the 16th and 17th of this month. So, and 18th. Oh shit, 3-game series.
Oh, real? Damn.
So, wait, are we doing 3-game series again? Weren't we just doing 2 and 2 past few years?
I thought so.
Yeah, it was 2-2 last year.
That's cool. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, this year
Kinda
3
like that.
games. Looks like.
Yeah, because in the Crosstown Cup or whatever, it won't be decided on a tie where it just goes back to the original person.
Nice.
Yeah, the Sox would have to win though for us to tie them, unfortunately. Do you remember last year
Wait.
the Sox were up 6-1 in both games and lost both? That was fun.
Yes. I just want to also apologize to listeners for the last podcast I did. I said the Bulls would make it to the fucking Cavaliers in the playoffs, and turns out I was wrong, and the Bulls actually suck. So who'd have thunk it?
I think we all
But-
thought they were going to make it.
I mean, I thought they would win the first wild card game at least, but Jesus, I think they were down by 40 points at one point. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, it was like early on, too. It was rough.
It's weird. It feels like the Bulls, like, fandom is at the lowest point it's been since, like, I don't know, 3 years after Jordan. You know? Or
You
maybe,
gotta
like,
get rid of the
first-
play-in tournament. Gotta get rid of that.
Why did that
Even
come
the Heat,
about?
they beat us by 40. And what do they got swept by the Cavs or maybe won one game? I think they got swept.
I think they got swept.
What are we doing here?
Yeah. Also, the in-season tournament is garbage. Like, I like the cool floors they do, but maybe they just should do that like just a random few times a year. You don't need to make it like a tournament. I don't know. It's just there's a lot of like weird stuff in the NBA right now that makes it like not really enjoyable. But playoff basketball is fun. They should just, kind of do it how playoff basketball is the entire time. Like the reffing and the intensity. Maybe shorten the season if players can't hack it anymore. Make it more intense of a, I don't know, just, spitballing, throwing out ideas. Because
Yeah,
whatever's
definitely
happening
a
isn't
lot better defense in the playoffs so far. Warriors just beat the Rockets to go to the next round. It was 103-89, but I think after, like in the middle of the second quarter, Rockets had 33 points and the Warriors had like 45. And they're actually playing defense. And I just want to see this level of intensity for 82 games during the regular season. And I kind of agree with shortening the season. Like 70 games, Kawhi can't sit out for 15 games anymore. LeBron, the GOAT, he can't sit out for 15 games anymore. Like, I don't know, every game matters. Like, football's awesome because it's just once a week and everyone looks forward to it. But just like a Tuesday night game against the Wizards, like, yeah, no shit, I'd probably sit out too if I was making $40 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Also, we're a Chicago podcast, so that LeBron goat shit. Take your opinions somewhere else on that one, because
He's not the
That's what-
GOAT. They lost in the first
Oh.
round. It's Luka's fault though. Luka's so fat, bro. He's so fat. Everyone's saying fire Nico, but Nico might have been the smartest guy of them all. Luka did look fat, and he looked slow,
Luka
and he's a
left.
traffic cone on defense. If Gabe Vincent is going around you easy to the rack and ISOing you, something's got to change. JJ Redick said everyone besides LeBron maybe should just like try a little harder or like they're out of shape or something. I kind of love that quote. Like everyone on the Lakers is just Austin Reeves sucked in the playoffs.
But in
Rui
I mean,
Hachimura stepped up, but yeah, I mean NBA playoffs, like everyone's playing. You got to elevate your game, and I just don't think Luka's style really fits with LeBron. Like Luka kind of just plays that ISO ball. Like let LeBron bring it up. LeBron's a passer at this point in his career. You got to put shooters around him, and Luka just isn't really a catch and shoot guy. He's more of a like ISO, dribble it up, and then have a lob threat, which is like hilarious because the Lakers just don't have a lob threat at all. Like they had Jackson Hayes, and then JJ Redick decided just not to play him. So interesting call. I personally wouldn't have done that against Rudy Gobert, the defensive player of the year, who's 7'3", but JJ Redick, first year, he's working out the flaws of the coaching system.
yeah. Whatever. How about them White Sox, dude? Um,
White Sox are elite.
Yeah,
six
Connor.
and 6.
You feeling a little heat there, Connor?
You guys have won 10 games. It's very impressive. I am very impressed.
We have the same run differential as you.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Hey,
When we
I
win,
mean-
we win big. When we lose also big.
Teams, but yeah, that means the Cubs are the best in the National League and the Sox are the best in the American League. Maybe we'll beat the
Exactly.
World Series.
Exactly.
I mean, maybe it kind of is rubbing off that the Cubs are doing so well, so the Sox are like, well, I mean, if they're doing good, we gotta do good, right?
That's
I mean,
has
yeah,
to be how it works.
They're punching above their weight for sure. Like, dude. I'll like look at like we all play fantasy baseball. I'll look at the app, and then whoever's playing the Sox, I'm like expecting to just see like 6-1 or fucking 5-3 or something. Recently, the Sox it's either tied or the Sox are winning by fucking 6 runs, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Jesus Christ. These dudes are actually showing up to play. Luis Robert Jr., man, he's trying to get that contract somewhere else. That's for damn sure. Or maybe, I don't know, you think the Sox re-sign him again? Who knows?
No, we don't pay players. He'll be traded by the trade deadline. 1,000%. But yeah, he's playing well. The young dudes are playing well. Caro is an absolute fucking stud. Got called up and he's batting 340, probably like the most quiet debut ever.
What the
It
fuck?
just feels like Aaron could probably back me up on this. We've had so many prospects in the White Sox organization where we want them to come up and just perform right away, and that's just never the case. But Edgar Caro really seems like this dude. I think he needs to get at bats every fucking day. I know Corey Lee's coming back soon, but Caro's legit. He bat flipped a walk the other day. That's called swag. Yeah, that's called swag. Your 9th ever game and you're fucking bat flipping a walk, and yeah, that's pretty cool. And then my drop, man. This dude is the perfect player for the White Sox because he just has the kind of Juan Soto discipline at the plate where he's taken the first 2, if not 3, and he's just gonna get walks. And like we were saying on the last Sox pod, all we need is base runners for Luis and Andrew Vaughn and try and just get these guys over. And Luis hit a little blooper up the middle today. Just contact is what we're preaching. We said chicks don't dig the long ball. I fucked that up again, but we just hit the bunt, play small ball. That's what Ozzie Guillen preached. Play that with Luis, play it with Vargas. Michael A. Taylor's fast as fuck. Just bunt, get on base, score runs. You don't have to hit home runs every pitch.
I think Luis Robert, he's either second or leading the AL in stolen bases. I think I read that somewhere, that's sick.
Yeah, 12
I like
or 13.
That. Yeah, so that's cool. I do think White Sox Twitter is like pining for Tim Elko to come up, take the place of Andrew Vaughn, which it's probably overdue. Again, at this point, let the kids play. Let's get them some at bats. Let's have some fun. It's nice to see that the pitching's been staying still pretty consistent. Shane Smith seems pretty sweet. Like, is he going to be our representative to the All-Star game? Maybe the first Rule 5 pick to do that. But yeah, it's been fun. We got to 10 wins 3 days faster than last year, so full steam ahead.
Let's go. I'm happy for you guys. I really think you guys are going to do really well this year. And so I did want to talk about the Cubs a little bit too. Actually, Hank, do you have something
Yeah,
that
yeah, I do.
yeah.
You wanna
So how are
Sam?
we gonna do this?
Sam, if you wanna just click into that screen share real quick, I'll just play the audio for you guys.
I'm on it right now.
Yeah. All right. So this is
Gotta
this
be
is a
PCA.
this is a quote from you from the Sox pod the other day.
Plain and simple. PCA has 0 home runs. He's batting 200, by the way. He's at the plate right now. Still
Yikes.
sucks. Really fast, though.
Okay, he got better. I mean, turns out PCA is pretty good. I will walk this one back. I still think he's really fast, but turns out he is pretty good at baseball. Like maybe the top 5 player in the league. We had this conversation about Kyle Tucker, but turns out Cubbies might have 2 guys that are in the top 5. PCA owns the Dodgers. I do like that. Aren't like 6 of his home runs against the Dodgers or something. Against great teams, he just fucking dominates. I love that. No, PCA is fun, man. I mean, walk back that take 10,000,000%. And PCA is fun to watch.
Yeah, I just loved the like as soon as we released that podcast, like the next day, he just started going on a tear and becoming maybe top 10 player in the league right now.
Connor, Connor, do you want to walk back your bet of Rookie of the Year, or you think Matt Shaw's still going to be that?
Well, that is walked back.
That was all on my draw.
All on my draw. Honestly,
yeah,
that could be no.
I will say that video of PCA hitting the home run and then that guy throwing the ball back is all time. I've watched that video so many times, and like, well, first of all, just the look of the guy, and then two, like his like pause into his no is the funniest fucking thing in the world.
Him just being like, oh, like a roided out fucking mongoloid. Like wearing
Dude drinks so much milk. That guy.
Oh my god! Like
He
it's
has
like
to
he's
be a
wearing a Hulk
WWE fan.
It was so funny.
Yeah, very funny. If it for the listeners, if you haven't seen it, PCA hit a home run in the second deck, and this Brewers fan who's wearing a cutoff T-shirt, who's just yoked, and looks like an idiot from Wisconsin, just throws the ball back and then just acts like all sad and distraught.
It was the perfect meme because it was like the perfect cut scream type deal because literally they saw that and were like, all right, gone.
Right away, yeah.
But I do think the Cubs. So I was trying to count it earlier. I'm doing this all in my head, not even going off computers or anything. But okay, so the Cubs have lost 3 series all year. The Tokyo series, 2 games to the Dodgers, Padres at home, or Padres in San Diego.
Right.
The Phillies at home, and then we tied the Arizona Diamondbacks in a series. So the rest of them we've won. The Cubs are 21-14. I was happy to get through the month of April 500, and we are almost 10 games above 500. Pretty insane. I was not expecting this Cubs team to be this good in May. It's unbelievable. PCA is playing out of his mind. Kyle Tucker's playing out of his mind. Our bullpen somehow has like found itself or something. We sent a bunch of guys down, called up a bunch of other guys, and it somehow is working. Our third base is a rotation of John Birdie, Nicky Lopez, and Justin Turner. I guess. What the fuck is that? And somehow our bats are just pulling us through.
Your bats are yoked,
like,
dude.
Dude, our bats are Jesus, his footprints on the beach alone, carrying us, dude.
I'm not
And
jinxing you, but you did allow Sammy Sosa back in the dugout this year, so I'm not saying there's
some
any
good news
controversy
there.
with the bats and some corking going on, but if there was one guy who would have done that, it would probably be Mr. Sosa himself. No, Cubs
Yeah,
have been
I
great at
mean,
the plate. Seo's hitting well. Ian Happ's hitting well. All the guys who aren't big time. Nico is just doing his job, playing a fucking great second base right now. Cubs are fun to watch.
Michael Bush,
I'll admit it.
Michael Bush is crushing it. Like everyone is literally playing out of their fucking minds, and we just need to keep this up. But
that's a question.
I
Can
am
you
very
keep that
happy.
up for multiple going double
If the
digits?
Cubs if the Cubs keep this pace, they will outscore every other team by 40 fucking runs. So, who knows? But I am pleasantly, we lost today to the Brewers 4-0, but we won the series. We took 2 of 3. That's all I want. Our division rivals just go in, win the series. That's all we need to do. We just fucking whoop the Pirates' asses. Like, won that series.
Killed someone in that series, but yep, keep going.
No, yeah. And next we have the Giants at home.
R.I.P.
So,
that guy.
Did he die?
Oh, and at the Pirate Stadium, did he die? I don't think he died. I think he's
Bro, they would have said he's alive by now.
I think he's alive. I
fighting
think
for
they
his
did
life.
say that.
I mean, I hope.
If he's not alive, I mean, he was from Pittsburgh and was wearing no shirt at a baseball game with 14,000 people.
And he's also
So-
underage. But
He was underage.
yeah,
Oh,
I did not know
my
that.
bad.
yeah, he was.
I did not know that part.
He was underage.
Whoop.
I mean, he has to
I hope
watch
he's
Aaron
okay.
Rodgers as his football quarterback next year. So if you're going out, it's probably a good time. R.I.P. though.
Did Rodgers sign with the Steelers?
I haven't heard.
No, he's on his darkness retreat right now. No, he's at the Derby the other day, but I think they said they have like a handshake agreement, so he'll be there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's Will
Word.
Howard from Ohio State. That could lead us into draft talk if you want to go over some Bears draft picks.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it. Hell yeah.
Colston Loveland, what are initial thoughts, boys?
I have grown to love that pick.
Same. That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
I think it'll be a good addition, and I think it'll put some. I want to say your ass, but at the same time, I think both of them combined can make things happen for our running back.
Dude, I mean, yeah, and it's at the time I was like, what was that pick? It was like out of nowhere. But then I saw the tape of the kid playing and I'm like, oh shit, we literally just got a fucking stud. Dude is like, what was the comparison that everyone was
The
saying?
comparison was, yeah, he's better than Laporta, who was the Lions tight end last year, who Ben Johnson drafted, who scored 10 touchdowns last year as a rookie. If he's better than Sam Laporta, I'd be okay with 10 touchdowns next year from our first round pick. And like Hank, you were saying, this is good for Cole Kmet. Everyone's saying like it'll light a fire under him, but just kind of like in Detroit last year, they used Brock Wright and Laporta in a 2 tight end set. Ben Johnson kind of runs that 12 personnel. So it's a running back, 2 receivers, and 2 tight ends. Run it with Cole Kmet, run it with Colston Loveland. Loveland's a receiver, bro. He's 6'5", 245.
Yeah, I could see a trick play coming out where they have Komet and him out there, and then they have, I don't know, somebody's gonna throw to him.
Luther will probably fucking throw the ball, bro.
Just like toss it to Luther, like throw it over.
Luther is nasty, boys. Luther is going to be a fucking stud. I was kind of thinking kick returner for Luther a little bit too. He's fast as fuck. He's explosive. He's shifty, so he's not going to be the deep route guy. That'll be Rome or DJ. But he's shifty as fuck, so he'll run some out and ups. He'll create some separation. He had as many receiving yards in 2023 as Marvin Harrison Jr., who's pretty good. Marvin Harrison Jr., probably like one of the highest receiver prospects of our entire lifetime. Luther had 21 touchdowns in college, 192 catches for over 2,263 yards.
Damn.
That's just a consistent guy that Caleb's going to build this rapport with and just build that chemistry. I think this is great for Rome, too. I like getting 2 offensive weapons. I think it's going to be awesome.
He's our wide receiver 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think he'll kind of play maybe similar to like an Amon-Ra, where like they play him out of the backfield a little bit and like they can move the ball over like in the slot once he gets comfortable. Like Yeah, I think he could be really good. Ben Johnson, obviously, I feel like has his hands all over that pick, and not necessarily local to Chicago, but East St. Louis, so plays in Illinois high school football. Still kind of sick.
Yeah. I also, I've been hearing all the rumors about Nick Chubb. If we get him over, that would be pretty wild too. I was telling Hank this the other day on the phone. On paper, this is probably the best Bears team that has ever been in my lifetime. And, like, I'm not going to say they're better than the 85 Bears, but offensively, they might be better than the 85 Bears. They just need to prove it. As I'm saying, it's on paper, not like actually yet.
Right.
But
That hasn't been proven. It's just like a stat. Like you're looking at stats.
I'm looking at like the people we have on the squad, and I'm like, how do we lose a game?
Very easily.
Like how do we how do we
easily.
lose a game? Now,
No.
well, I know it's the Bears, so the coaching could do it. The refs could do it for the other team. Like it could literally be anything.
I think
I'll always remember that ref backing up into what's his name? The guy we got
Cassius
from
Marsh.
Steelers.
Yeah, Marsh.
Yep. He
Cassius.
literally bumped him and then threw a
And then
flag.
threw the flag. That was crazy.
Most egregious
Like-
bullshit I've ever seen.
What the fuck?
I was so pissed. No, but I think personally, I would agree. Like on paper, I also would say that it seems that we kind of solved our coaching problem we had. At least,
Yeah.
At least looking at Ben Johnson from when his first day in and now, like he looks like he's gone through hell a little bit. But like that must just mean that he's like probably working for like 16 hours a day trying to get.
He's
shit
locked
going,
in.
dude.
You can tell he's locked in.
Yeah.
And I love that he's just talking shit to like everyone.
Yeah.
Like it's
Blur.
fucking great. Like, and then the Packers coach seems fucking shook.
He doesn't know what to do with it. He does not know what to do with
Well, he was on a podcast, right? And he was just like, "What do you mean?" Like the guys asked him a question. They're like, "What?" So like this beef with Ben Johnson. He's like, "What do you mean?" I don't know.
Ben Johnson's in his head. I love it.
Yeah, Ben
In the
Johnson's
draft in
his head.
Green Bay, bro, we were wearing 2 Bears jerseys, me and Pops. Packers fans were not talking too much.
Ooh.
One guy's like, "You'll beat us
Ooh.
eventually," and I was like, "We literally beat you in the last game." And then we were on a shuttle bus from Milwaukee, and it was free alcohol, so walked to the back of the bus. The whole bus is booing me. I was like, "All right, next stop, we're going to Caleb's house," and they loved that. They loved that. But they just kept calling Caleb homophobic slurs and saying he paints his nails, and I was like, I don't care, bro. I mean, he beat you. Like,
Yeah.
I know.
what? That's all they had. Like, they had nothing else. They're thrilled they drafted a receiver, Matthew Golden, who's known for dropping balls, and he's just fast as fuck. So it's like, okay, now you have 4 wide receiver 3s on your team. I don't understand what the Packers are doing. They have fucking Reed, they have Watson, they have Dobbs, they have Wicks, and now they have Golden. It's like, you guys want to get a good receiver, or like Luther has a role in this offense. I see it, especially with the fucking 6'8" guard we just drafted. He's gonna be nice. Out of Boston College, second tallest player at the
Yep.
combine. Dude's gonna be unreal. He played right tackle at BC, but he can move to left tackle. I think we're gonna give it to Braxton Jones, boys. Which is totally fine with me. I mean, he had a great PFF grade last year. I think it was like in 78, 79. Pretty comparable to Darnell Wright. So throw him at left tackle. Obviously, there's going to be injuries, but we got this guy. We got Kieran. I think we still have that dude who wore the thong and sung
The Canadian guy,
Oh, yeah.
Theo
Yeah.
Benoit
Yeah.
or Benedette or whatever the fuck his name is.
Day or whatever. Yeah, I
Hey,
think we still got him, and then we got the Fridge Junior, Doug Kramer, to be our running back. You're talking about the '85 Bears. They had the Fridge. We have Doug Kramer. Yeah, I think this offense, I mean, could definitely be better than the '85 Bears. But I watched the 30 for 30 the other day. Walter was pissed he didn't score in the Super Bowl. But I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I don't really care.
The-
And then I was gonna say Chubb was at Hallis Hall on Friday, but he didn't sign, and everyone thought he was gonna sign. Which makes me think there's like his leg's fucked, or the meat's just
Yeah.
gonna fall off the bones on his leg. So I'm fine with Swift. We drafted Kyle Monangai, who led the Big Ten in rushing the past 2 years with our last pick. He's actually a stud.
People are giving us really high grades on that. They're like, it's crazy that he went in the 7th round. Like, he obviously doesn't have like top end speed. Like, he doesn't have necessarily the greatest physical attributes, but he's like a hard runner. Will do really well for us. Like, I think it's a good pickup.
I think he's a
Yeah, so
Jordan
is-
Howard
I
type
heard-
guy.
Yeah.
I heard something about Roshan Johnson has like lingering injuries or something like that. Did you hear anything about that?
I think that's why we drafted Monangai. And we have Ian Wheeler. I don't know if you remember that guy from Hard Knocks, the
Wheeler.
Howard
Yeah.
running back
Yeah,
who
is
went
he-
to med school. at
Dr.
Jets.
Wheeler.
Is he healed
I
up?
think we
Yeah.
believe in that guy a little bit too. Yeah, it makes no sense to draft Monangai if you trust Roshan, but go ahead. I mean, if Roshan's got some issues, that's totally fine. I think this Monangai guy is going to be a stud, though. I could see a real role in his offense. Kind of have Swift as the first, second down back, but third down, throw Kramer out there as fullback and put Monangai out there, and we'll pick up a yard, no problem. Especially in the 2 tight end sets that Ben Johnson's running. I think
That's
I think
Yeah.
it's going to be dangerous, boys.
Yeah.
But we're going to put up some points for sure.
I think it's something that's interesting, at least about like on draft point, is you were just talking about like players dropping to different rounds, and I think Shadir took so much of that spotlight that no one's talk about like anybody else dropping at all. It's like these, mystery picks that are getting picked up in like the 5th and 6th and 7th round that are actually like really good players, probably.
Yeah.
I agree.
Twitter's going to
What?
suck.
Oh no, I was gonna say. Yeah, the only thing about Doug Kramer being the fridge was he's got to be able to hold on to the ball because his ass was fumbling like a motherfucker last year.
He's more of like a microwave or toaster. We'll come up with something. We
Yeah.
got time.
Kramer.
Schedules are released May 12th, I believe, week from today, 8 days from
Sick.
today.
Okay.
We got
Which
the opponents,
that
we
was
just don't know where yet, or like when.
the
Well-
them announcing the announcement of the schedule at the draft. That was ridiculous. I was like, what the fuck? Who are these people?
Speaking of shit that was ridiculous
Yeah.
at the draft, our commissioner came out on a fucking bike with Little Wayne. What the fuck is that shit?
I don't know how.
That
was like-
the draft was a little weird.
Green Bay is a weird fucking place, bro. Like, this was the first time I've been there. I just have to, like, give my honest review. There's not shit to do. I think it was Genty or Travis Hunter. They're like, there's not shit to do here. Like, we're looking for one thing to do. There's nothing there. It's just cornfields, nothing, and then a giant fucking stadium. I mean, the stadium's cool and it's sweet, but it's like, it felt like a college stadium, bro. Like, I went to Oklahoma University, OU in Norman, and they have a giant stadium, but it's just in the middle of nowhere, and the whole town revolves around it, and I see why, but I don't know, bro. I mean, Green Bay's just like, why do they have a professional team? Green Bay, Wisconsin. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I mean, Wisconsin suck. I mean, all right, here, and let me reel this in. The Packers suck. The Brewers suck. I like the Bucks. They're fine.
Just the
Fuck Wisconsin. I do love Northern Wisconsin. Rhinelander's sick. It's a fun time. It's beautiful. They have kind of cool snowboarding and shit up there. They have good food. But Wisconsin as a whole, shout out to all our Wisconsin fans. You're a bunch of fat fucking weirdos. So shout out.
Great food, great beer, super nice. It's just a weird vibe, bro. I don't understand it. I mean, Chicago is also like great beer, great food, but we're like kind of like not normal is a perfect description of them, dude. Like, they're all talking to me and
Yeah.
they're not like on the spectrum, but I think they're pushing it a little bit. Like, everyone just, it's kind of tough to like hold a conversation with them, bro.
Oh yeah. Dude, I really hope one day a bunch of Wisconsin people listen to this and then clip that. That's fucking sick.
I called like 4 guys muscles who tried to fight me, and then they just like laughed and walked away because I was like, "What are you gonna do, buddy?" Not many fans of my Diddy shirt, by the way, either.
I'm sure.
Packers party with Diddy.
are,
I'm gonna wear that to Green Bay every single time I go.
Yeah, you should.
How many death threats did you get?
Like 4 or 5. There's a couple dicks, but like They didn't do shit. They weren't even wearing Packers clothes. I was like, wow, dude, sweet T-shirt from Walmart. He's not even wearing anything at all. Like
Well,
no Packers merch.
No merch whatsoever.
as
Just
we said earlier, they're from Wisconsin, so that checks out 100%. So, hey, I'm not gonna lie though, I just bought a $21 pair of shoes for work from Walmart. Pretty good deal for some work shoes. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Not bad at all. But if you're a
It-
Packers fan, you could buy a shirt. Like, you can't talk
Oh,
shit
yeah.
and like not have a Packers shirt on in Green Bay at
Probably
the
get a
draft.
Packer shirt from Walmart.
Yeah. They probably bought like a SpongeBob shirt with fucking Packers pajama pants and just walk around like fucking fat dumbasses. But shout out all our Wisconsin fans. We love you.
you're great rivals, but also fuck you.
We actually don't love you and fuck you.
I think they're scared though, boys. I think they're scared. I was telling my dad like 5 years ago, if we went up there, they would probably be talking a lot more shit than they are right now.
Oh yeah.
And they talked
Well-
so much shit on the stage and stuff too. Like the rivalry is back in full force. Like they are.
Clay
I don't want to
Matthews.
say finals worthy, but like they are like it's back. It's back to being interesting for sure.
I will say this. From the Packers fans that I have gone to Packers Bear games at Soldiers Field with, that like are my dad's friends and their kids and all that stuff. What they say, and I can see this being true. They're like, dude, we've whooped your ass for so long. Now it's just become kind of like hey, I hope you guys win a couple games, whatever. And I'm like, all right, for sure. like,
I mean,
I
Cairo
can
doesn't
see
get
that.
that field goal blocked last year. We beat him twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Exactly. He
and
redeemed
if one
himself.
guy who
in that
knows how to
last
beat
game.
them, it'd probably be the coach of the Lions. He beat them, I think, like 7 times in
Yeah.
the past 8 games they've played in the last 4 years. So I'm pumped. I
Yeah.
am proud of him talking shit on LaFleur, though. Like, let's get this rivalry all the way going. Jordan Love sucks.
Let's go.
I kept asking them, how happy are you that you paid Jordan Love an absurd amount of money? Second highest contract in NFL history.
I can't
They
believe
weren't
did
thrilled with that. I told him Malik Willis is the guy. I love saying that. They also weren't happy with that. But it was fun. I mean, I'm ready to get this rivalry started, bro. I want it to be September and fucking kick their ass, dude.
I'm still
Yeah, you
I'm
should
still in
have
the
shook your
camp.
hand and been like, my thumb hurts.
I'm still in the camp of like I'm not gonna like I don't want to get my hopes up at all until after pre, like just first game of the season. That's where I want things to show up. That's what I want, like things.
I say that every year. And then after halftime of the first preseason game, I'm like, holy fuck, we're going to the Super Bowl. We're undefeated in preseason. Let's fucking go.
I can't do it. I can't do it again.
There's-
I'm not doing it.
And I know when we do the schedule release show where we do our predictions, there's no way you're under 10 wins. Like there's absolutely no way in hell.
I remember last year us going to the airport to watch the game before we all flew back west, and or was that last year? Was that 2 years ago?
That was. It was Hank's wedding. Was that last
It was
year?
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
2 years
That was
ago.
holy
Yeah,
fuck, time is
already.
flying by.
Oh, we saw
Oh.
Justin. Crazy.
Yeah, so yeah, and then they faced the Packers first game of the season, and we lost and got fucking.
And it just looked horrible.
Dumpster
It was just like
off.
so deflating.
It
And
was
I was
rough.
just like, man, and then had to go like hop on a plane, and just like,
After we lost all of our money at the Willy Wonka slots and that random bar.
yeah,
It was
Yep.
like this year when we played the Titans, Simone Biles' boyfriend blocked one punt. We were down 17-0 or some shit to the Titans. And we're like, all right, just another year of Bears football. Then he blocked the punt. He had a pick. We won by like 3 or 7 or some shit against the Titans week 1. And we're like, we're going to the Super Bowl. And I think we lost like 10 straight.
Well, yeah, it was like we
Yeah.
hit week 4.
After that, we won a
Yeah.
couple more, but
The London
12
game
game
that was
losing
like
streak last year, 11,
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that.
well, so that Titans game, we did an episode like the day before, and I predicted the score perfectly of the Bears winning 24-17,
Yeah,
and that's what happened.
No offensive
And,
touchdowns, I think.
Yeah, no
Special
offensive
teams and like a
touchdowns.
pick six, I think.
Yep. You know what? I'm starting to love that the media and everyone is just like turning on Caleb out of like it's really just out of like hate. There's like really no like justifiable reason to hate on this dude. What? Because he like cried, you know, like with his mom after he lost. Like I get it. People are afraid of his fingernails, but like this dude is like a fucking beast, young dude who's like trying to just win. And like we've got ESPN running commercials about how he's a wannabe celebrity QB. Like it's literally the most ridiculous shit. And I need it. We need it. We need the Bears to win 3 games in the playoffs. Like we need to just do that. And just so all these motherfuckers will shut the fuck up.
That would
Nick
put us in the
Wright,
Super
Colin
Bowl.
Cowherd.
Yes, it would.
Yes.
I mean, that would be
Yes.
sweet. Yeah. Well, let's win 4. If we win 3, let's just win 4.
Yeah,
Let's win them all.
not be 2000.
Let's just win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Let's just win a fucking shut all these fucking motherfuckers up, dude. I hate these dudes. Like all these media motherfuckers. Sorry for dropping so many F-bombs on this podcast, guys. I know we're a family podcast.
I'm gonna have to go through this and just like this will be the moment I just start beeping you out.
Yeah, we're a Catholic family podcast, so just get real. But yeah, how are you guys feeling?
I still hate the pack. JJ McCarthy's talking too much in Minnesota for not playing a single snap in the regular season as well. I know Kevin O'Connell's gonna make him a fucking stud. But like I said, I sacked him in high school. Pretty skinny little dude. I mean, if Myles Garrett hits him, he's dead. If Montez Sweat hits him, he's dead. So it'll be interesting to see how he holds up this year. I think the Lions are going to regress big time without Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn and Antoine Randall. They lost every single coach. Now it's just Dan Campbell. You live and die by Dan Campbell. You guys know that.
Yeah.
They have a hard fucking schedule. Like,
Totally.
I
Yeah,
mean,
the best team in the NFC North plays the best team in whatever divisions we play.
so
And then that's how it's set up now. So we'll play the shittiest teams, which kind of rocks.
so off of the information we have now, what do you think ranking wise is in that?
We have to play Baltimore and fucking the Steelers and the Browns and a bunch of these guys twice or
No.
Just once.
Once.
Steelers,
Okay.
Browns, Ravens, Bengals. We play the AFC North.
Bengals will be tough.
In terms of NFC North, though,
Yeah.
besides the Bears being first, I don't know. I think the Packers. You know what? I'm gonna go Packers, Lions, Vikings.
You think Vikings are
I think
last?
I think Vikings
are last
do go
too.
last.
Really?
Yeah, without Darnold, I do think JJ. I mean, like JJ did
a
throw
rookie
7
QB.
touchdowns, but played me in high school. Like you're not gonna be playing. You're gonna play Aiden Hutchinson and Montez Sweat and Quay Walker from Green Bay. So I don't know. I think Packers. Yeah, I don't know. I think Packers, Lions, Vikes in that order. Besides Bears 1, Packers, Lions, Vikes.
Okay.
No, I think, and you heard it here first on the House Beer Hall podcast. The Packers are going to come in last place in our division next year.
That would be sick.
Heard it here first. I think Dan Campbell and the Lions go like 500. And I think the Vikings are like a game or two above 500.
Okay. So
And that's if JJ McCarthy turns into the guy or he gets injured in preseason again and they go out and get a QB. So,
I mean, Kevin O'Connell, he could turn JJ into something. He really
Really good coach.
Yeah.
If you turn Sam Darnold into a fucking $200 million player,
Yeah.
I mean, who knows what to do with JJ? And it's JJ's first year, so if he sucks, they'll have next year to develop him as well.
Yeah.
Like Connor was saying with Caleb Williams on ESPN, they're like, yeah, it's his boomer bust year. Like, dude, it's his second year. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Fucking year.
With a proper
Like,
coach. With a proper coach. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Speaking of Sam Darnold, the Seattle Seahawks are gonna fucking suck. They're gonna be so bad.
Do you think he's gonna regress that hard?
I just don't see with that team
they just don't have really any weapons. They traded away DK. Their offensive line sucks. Like it's a defensive head coach. I mean, they like it's a good organization, but I think they'll just be kind of middling again.
How's Kelly
Yeah.
feeling about
And
it?
nothing. I don't really hate the Seahawks. I loved going to see the Bears whoop their ass in preseason the other year there, but like
That was sick.
yeah, that was dope. And I don't know. I any team that gets Sam Darnold, yeah, the Vikings proved me wrong. I was like, holy shit, Sam Darnold.
You got Cooper Cup though, right?
Fucking,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but
Cooper's
That'd be
he's
good.
on the downtrend, dude. Though
well, they talked
Cooper
about
Kupp.
how
he is Cooper Cup, though.
yeah, thank you.
And local guy
the
who
guy.
probably want to play hard for home.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm bringing the Jimmy Tan.
Brandon's here. Lil B's here.
Little
What's up,
cameo.
boss?
A little cameo.
Little cameo. He's wearing a Disco Biscuits Blackhawks jersey.
Nice. That's a
so-
sick ass jersey.
Thank you.
Custom made. Yeah, look at the
For
artwork
sure
on
an
that
ass
one.
jersey.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway,
I'm looking at Vikings quarterbacks when JJ gets hurt.
Yeah.
Sam Howell
on there?
and remember Brett Rippon from preseason? He's on the Vikes. So
yeah,
I don't really. If JJ goes
He was-
down, like Sam Howell and Brett Rippon, okay, Vikes last
Rippon
place.
was on the team last year. He was on the Vikings last year too.
Yeah, he was on the Bears preseason
Yeah.
legend, Hall of Fame game legend last year. Threw like
I
3
know,
touchdowns
I
to
know.
Colin Johnson, and then neither of them made the team.
Yeah.
That's okay though.
Yep.
But yeah, we got Case Keenum now as our emergency quarterback, so we've came a long way from Nathan Peterman.
What happened to is Tyson still on our roster, or is
Yep.
he is?
He is.
Yeah,
I thought I saw something.
I don't know.
somewhere.
I would request a trade if I'm Tyson, bro. Like, see if you could get like a 3rd or 4th rounder out of him. Some team's gonna have a quarterback that goes down, whether it be like Tua dies again this year, or Geno Smith in Vegas. Someone's gonna have a quarterback go down. And, like, I fucking love Tyson Bagent, but I think like you gotta trade him, bro. He's a starter, I would think, in this league, but
He's got the energy for it and the mindset.
100%. He's got the discipline. D2
Yeah.
Heisman, Shepherd University. I mean, he made the right reads when he was in for us. He's not the fastest, not the strongest, but he gets the ball out when it needs to be out. 1-2, get the ball out. That's kind of Caleb's problem, is he holds onto the ball too long. I love how he challenges Caleb in practice, but I'm not sure. People were
Yeah.
pulling for Bagent last year. I remember that for sure. But
Yeah, a
I don't
bunch
know.
of
See
fucking
if you could flip him for
dumbasses.
something. That's what I think.
You guys want to do a trivia?
Let's
Yeah,
do
let's
it.
do a trivia and then we can we'll head out.
All right. We'll do an easy one. Number 1. What's the best-selling Nike sneaker line that was first released to the public in 1985?
Jordans.
Yeah, Air Jordans, right?
Woo!
That was
Yeah.
almost too easy.
Like, is this a trick?
A 2000 No, you guys got it. A 2003 sponsorship agreement gave what name to New Comiskey Park?
2000?
2003.
2003?
US
Oh, is that
Cellular
the
Field?
cellular? Yeah.
Yeah, you still.
Yeah, U.S. Cellular.
God,
yeah,
that
yeah.
name has
Just
changed
Cell.
so many times.
These
Cell was sweet, though.
These
Cell was
questions
cool.
are so easy. These questions are so easy that it'll make you double guess the first answer that comes into your head.
We've been doing the hard ones. We're just like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
On March 18th, 1995, Michael Jordan announced his return to the NBA with a press release that simply said what 2 words?
I'm back.
I'm back.
Fucking
On
go,
my
dude.
birthday,
God,
let's go.
I
I'm
w-
back.
I wish Michael Jordan would just show up again in Chicago and be like, I'm back, motherfuckers. I'm
don't.
buying the White Sox.
I'm buying
Just
the
him,
White
like,
Sox.
I'm buying the White Sox. We're winning fucking, like, I don't know, I'm buying the fucking Chicago sky.
That'd be crazy if he was just like, I'm buying the Bulls.
That would be fucking, but he ruined the fucking Charlotte
Yeah,
Hornets.
didn't do
know.
great with the
I know.
Yeah.
His NASCAR team is kind of cool though.
Yeah, they won. They've won a couple races or something. I'm not. I don't follow NASCAR at all. Do not DM me with some NASCAR shit because I'll tell you, you live in Wisconsin. In 1994, what major international sporting event held part of its competition at Soldiers Field?
World Cup?
Let's
No.
fucking go.
Okay, word.
Yep,
Wow, nice, Aaron.
94.
Good poll.
World
Good poll.
Cup.
It was a sweet logo. I remember the logo.
Do you guys want to do one more, or should we call it?
We can call it there.
Cool.
Big pod boys.
To all our
Send us off.
to all our Hallis Beer Hall fans, we're gonna try and do these more often. 2 weeks sometimes, you know, we have lives. So this is a shout out to Samwise. Get over it, bud. And then just want to shout out Matt Reed. I know it sucks to lose in fantasy baseball, but you know, sometimes you play Team Dolan, so no big deal. And then we got
Fuck those fat
Yeah.
Wisconsin Packer fans.
fuck
You're
them.
here.
We got Cubs Sox in 2 weeks, 3-game series. Should be big time. The Bulls will be back one day and no one really cares. The Cubs are doing great. Sox have been playing out of their fucking minds lately. They are 6-6 lately, which is
Two
fucking
best teams
crazy.
in the league.
Two best teams
Best city,
all
baby.
are in Chicago. And yeah, it's when the Cubs play the Giants. So
I do want to say that we probably will be on a little bit of a hiatus. Aaron's got a wedding party that we all have to attend, and then I have another wedding that I need to attend the week after that. So we'll probably be another, 2.5, 3 weeks.
So everything I said at the beginning of that, just erase it because we're not even going to put out another one for like 3 weeks. But then after that, we'll try. Maybe we'll do something little quick something. I'll upload like me farting into a camera or something. Hallis Beer Hall by day, Train by day, Hallis Beer Hall by night, all day.
Well, a lot of things happen today.
Sometimes life deals you bananas, and you gotta just say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna eat that shit."
I'm not touching it. Cut it. Cut it.
We're cutting it. We're done.
I had to tie that in.
We're out.
And they were all great. And they were all thrilling. And they were all dramatic.
But you know what? Get big, get tough, and get fucked.
Too bad we couldn't have had
Hot, juicy cake takes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
some
fine.
hot cakes on the griddle. You know what I'm saying?